Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Today we're going to take a look at this plan that we received. So the customer, yeah, it's a pretty detailed plan here, and essentially there's, I believe, 3 different areas in this space that we need to take a look at. However, the customer was inquiring about just placing 2 heaters in this space, and I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. So that'll be something that the customer will have to determine on their own. The other thing is I didn't do like a finished roof top here. I'm just using what I have here with regards to the electrical plan here, believing that the ceiling here is going to be a flat ceiling. Whoops, sorry, a flat ceiling on this side, and then exposed beams on this side here. So that's what I have. So let's go ahead and just turn off the floor plan. And so I'm going to call it 3 different zones. Zone 1, I have 2 heaters here right now. Zone 2 will be the dining space over here that I show. And this space is going to be possibly utilized differently. This is just my concept. Also, there's a fireplace back here that I don't show in this drawing, and then there's a countertop with a cooking area over here. So those are the 3 spaces that are 3 zones that I'm going to be looking at, and hopefully this will address that. Dimensions wise, we have 25 feet 6 from this point to this point, 24 feet here. I have a I'm going to call this roof, or excuse me, the ceiling at roughly about it's 10 feet off the ground. Yes, 10. And then the arches I have at 8 feet off the ground. That could be adjusted a little bit. I'm not quite sure of that true dimension. So in any case, this is called the reclining area, and what I have here is I have a CD 6024 electrical heater. So this is a 6,000 watt electric heater. And also, just a side note, I'm choosing electric over gas because we're not there's no place for the exhaust to flow out of in this space up here. This is going to be exposed beam with tongue and groove, I believe, up on top here. So I want to make sure that we're working with an electric heater so that we don't have to worry about the byproducts of a gas burning unit. In any case, let's just see what our array will look like with this. Here you can see that we have a good coverage on both left and right side of this space. And I'm going to turn off these dimensions. Oh, by the way, before I turn off the dimension, you'll see that I have a height here of the heater, 8 foot 3 inches. That is allowing us to have the 6 inches of clearance below these beams, and also 6 inches on the wall, the back side of the wall. So that's that. Let me just turn that dimension off here for a moment. So that would be zone 1, and let's go ahead and turn on zone 2, which would be very similar to zone 1. However, because of the bar, I'm opting to place this particular heater right below this flat ceiling here, and that will heat up the bar area. Now, because the seating heights are a little bit different here, the intensity is going to be different, so you might want to have this actually to be a zone, zone 2 and a zone 3, or at least on their own separate controls. So there's our zone 2 and possibly 3, and then this would be zone 3, possibly 4, which is just the prep area here. I'm going to turn this one off here for a moment. So the prep area here, you can see that I'm just heating up this prep area space. Now I know there's a fan in here. I don't know the true dimensions of the fan, but as long as we're not shining our beam directly on the fan, we won't affect it. And again, we have the clearance up here, 6 and 6, and you can kind of see that we have a good good coverage for the prep area over there. It's not really good enough to heat up the bar area. That's why we had to place the other one in a separate space. Now, again, a customer asked to choose 3 of the heaters. I can't quite do that fairly. This would be something that the customer would have to do, but you can get a good idea of where these heaters would work best in these different positions. You know, if we, this is say we took these heaters and we deleted them, you can see that we won't be heating up this space here, and this is going to be the furthest away that this heater can produce any heat. Now this is the least amount of heat, even though that it shows the coverage here. It's not going to be producing enough to make it really comfortable on a cool day. Now excuse me, if you had a if you had a couch back here and you were well insulated, then maybe a beam coming over across this direction would be sufficient. So it just depends on what kind of seating that you're going to actually physically be on. This has got a lot of insulation to it, so having a beam hit your front and be insulated in the back might be adequate in some cases. Now the chairs here, probably not at least with the type of chairs that I have depicted in this image. All right, there you have it. If you're looking for more information for your particular patio, or you're looking for some help with the layout, we're here to help. Please give us a call at patioheat.com or send your request into support at patioheat.com. Thank you very much and have a great day.